Chapter 1. Why you freeze when you speak English. You understand English. You watch movies. You read messages. But when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank. Sound familiar? This is not because you're bad at English. This happens to almost every learner. Today we find out why. The real problem. Most learners think they have a grammar problem. They don't. They have a speaking problem. These are two different things. Understanding English is passive. You listen. You read. Your brain receives information. Speaking English is active. You think. You choose words. You build a sentence. You say it out loud. All of this happens fast. This is why understanding a movie is easy, but answering a simple question feels hard. The translation trap. Here is one big mistake. Many learners translate in their head first. They think in their own language. Then they translate to English. Then they speak. This takes too much time. By the time you finish translating, the conversation has already moved on. The goal is not translation. The goal is thinking directly in English. Example. Imagine someone asks you, "What did you do today?" A nervous learner thinks, "How do I say this in my language? Now how do I translate it?" A confident learner thinks in English immediately. I went to work. I had lunch with a friend. No translation, just direct thought. Fear of mistakes. Another big reason you freeze is fear. Fear of saying something wrong. Fear of sounding silly. Fear of being judged. This fear is normal. Every learner feels it. But fear blocks your voice. Here's the truth. Native speakers make mistakes too. Nobody speaks perfectly all the time. The people who improve fastest are not the people with perfect grammar. They are the people who keep speaking, even with mistakes. A simple shift. Instead of asking, "How do I sound perfect?" ask, "How do I communicate clearly?" This one shift changes everything. It removes pressure. It builds confidence. Your brain needs practice, not just knowledge. Speaking is a skill, like swimming, like riding a bike. You cannot learn swimming by reading a book. You learn by getting in the water. Same with English. You cannot learn speaking by only studying grammar rules. You learn by speaking again and again. This is why silent learners often stay stuck at the same level for years. They know many words, but they never practice using them out loud. What comes next? In the next chapters, we will fix this, step by step. You will learn simple ways to think in English. You will learn how to build confidence, even if you have nobody to practice with. And you will learn small daily habits that create big results. Remember this, you don't need to be perfect. You only need to start. Small steps, every day. That's how confidence grows. Chapter 2. Think in English, not in your language. In the last chapter, we found the real problem. Translation slows you down. Fear blocks your voice. Now let's fix the first one. Translation. Why translation happens. Your first language is like a bridge. You use it because it feels safe. It's familiar. But a bridge is only useful for crossing. Eventually, you don't need it anymore. The goal is simple. Build the habit of thinking directly in English, without the bridge. Tip 1. Describe what you see. Look around you right now. What do you see? A chair, a window, a phone, a cup? Say these words in English. Don't translate. Just look and say the English word directly. Try this while walking. Try this while cooking. Try this on the bus. Nobody will hear you. There is no pressure, just quiet practice. Tip 2. Narrate your day. As you do simple tasks, describe them in English. I am making coffee. I am opening the door. I am walking to the store. This feels strange at first. That's okay. Every new habit feels strange in the beginning. After a few days, it starts to feel natural. Tip 3. Think about your plans. Before you do something, think about it in English first. Tonight I will cook dinner. Tomorrow I will call my friend. This trains your brain to build English sentences automatically, without translation. Tip 4. Replace objects with words, not translations. When you see a chair, don't think of the word in your language first. Just connect the object directly to the English word. Chair. Object to English word. No middle step, no translation. This may feel difficult in the beginning. With practice, it becomes automatic. Tip 5. Shadow native speakers. Shadowing means listening to a sentence, then repeating it immediately, copying the rhythm and pronunciation. This trains your mouth and your brain together. Start with slow, simple videos. Repeat short sentences. Do this for just 5 minutes a day. Putting it together. A daily system. Here is a simple 4-step system you can use every day. Step 1. In the morning, think about your day in English. Step 2. During the day, describe what you see and do in English. Step 3. Practice shadowing for a few minutes. Step 4. At night, review. What did you say well? What was hard? This turns isolated tips into one repeatable habit. Progress takes time. At first, thinking in English feels slow. That's normal. Little by little, it becomes faster. One day, you'll notice something exciting. You're not translating anymore. You're just speaking. This is the moment your confidence begins to grow. Be patient. Be kind to yourself. Keep practicing. In the next chapter, we tackle the second big problem: fear. Chapter 3. Beating the fear of speaking. Even if you think in English perfectly, fear can still stop you from speaking. This chapter is about breaking that fear. Where fear comes from. Fear of speaking usually comes from one thought. What if I make a mistake? This fear feels real, but it's based on an old belief that mistakes are bad. In language learning, mistakes are not bad. They are proof that you are trying. They are part of the process. The child learning analogy. Think about how a child learns to speak. A child doesn't wait until their grammar is perfect. A child says, "Me want that." Parents understand. Parents don't laugh. Parents respond warmly. Slowly, the child's sentences improve. Through practice, through mistakes, through repetition. You can learn the same way. Fluent with mistakes is better than silent with perfect grammar. Tip 1. Speak to yourself. You don't need another person to practice speaking. Talk to yourself while cooking. Describe your plans out loud. Have a conversation with yourself in the mirror. This feels strange the first time, but it builds real speaking muscle. Tip 2. Use simple sentences first. You don't need complicated sentences to communicate. I like coffee. I am tired. I want to go home. Simple sentences are still real English. Start here. Complexity comes later. Tip 3. Practice with AI or apps. If you don't have someone to talk to, use a speaking app or an AI conversation tool. It never gets tired. It never judges you. It's a safe space to practice out loud. Tip 4. Use the 4-3-2 technique. Speak about a simple topic for 4 minutes. Then speak about the same topic again for 3 minutes. Then again for 2 minutes. Each time, you speak faster and more smoothly. This builds real confidence quickly. Tip 5. Record yourself. Recording your voice feels uncomfortable at first, but it helps you notice your progress. Listen back after a week. You will hear improvement, even if you didn't notice it while speaking. Reframe your mistakes. Every time you make a mistake, don't think, "I failed." Think, "Now I know. Next time, I'll say it better." This small mental shift removes shame and replaces it with growth. Confidence is built, not born. Nobody is born confident in a new language. Confidence comes from repeated small actions. One conversation, one sentence, one mistake corrected. Over time, these small moments build something powerful, real, natural confidence. In the next chapter, we turn all of this into daily habits you can actually keep. Chapter 4. Building an English-speaking habit. Knowing what to do is not enough. You need a habit you can repeat every single day. This chapter gives you a simple, realistic plan. Why habits beat motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel excited. Other days you feel tired. Habits don't depend on motivation. A habit happens automatically because you've done it so many times. Our goal is to make English speaking a habit, not just an occasional effort. Start small. Big goals feel exciting at first, but they often fail. I will speak fluently in 1 month is too big. It creates pressure. Instead, start small. 1 minute a day, 5 minutes a day. Small goals are easy to keep. Small steps repeated daily create big results over time. The morning routine. Right after waking up, describe your morning in English. I wake up, I stretch, I open the window. This takes less than 1 minute, but it starts your brain in English mode for the day. The walking routine. While walking anywhere, describe what you see. I see a tree. I see a car. The sky is blue today. This turns dead time into practice time. The evening review. Before bed, think back on your day in English. Today I worked. I talked to my friend. I learned 2 new words. This reinforces memory and closes the day with a small win. Use a daily trigger. Attach your English practice to something you already do every day. Example: every time you drink coffee, practice 1 English sentence. Example: every time you brush your teeth, think of 3 English words you see in the bathroom. This connects the new habit to an old habit, making it easier to remember. Track small wins. Keep a simple notebook. Write 1 sentence you said well today. Over weeks, this notebook becomes proof of your progress. On hard days, look back at it. It reminds you how far you've come. Don't aim for perfect, aim for consistent. Missing 1 day is not failure. Missing every day is failure. If you forget 1 day, simply continue the next day. Progress is not about being perfect. It's about returning again and again. Celebrate small progress. Every small success matters. Understood a sentence quickly? Celebrate it. Spoke without translating? Celebrate it. Small celebrations keep motivation alive, even when big results take time. Putting it all together. Morning. Think in English. Day. Describe your surroundings. Speak to yourself. Evening. Review your day. Weekly. Record yourself. Notice your progress. This simple system, repeated daily, builds real fluency and real confidence over time. In the final chapter, we bring everything together and talk about your English future. Chapter 5. Speaking with real confidence, starting today. You've learned why you freeze. You've learned how to think in English. You've learned how to beat fear. You've learned how to build daily habits. Now, let's bring it all together. Confidence is a skill, not a personality trait. Many learners think, some people are naturally confident. I'm not one of them. This is not true. Confidence is a skill. Like speaking, it grows through practice. Every confident speaker you've ever seen once felt nervous too. They just kept practicing anyway. Review: the 4 keys. Let's review what we've learned. Key 1. Think in English directly. Stop translating. Key 2. Accept mistakes as part of learning, not failure. Key 3. Practice speaking daily, even alone. Key 4. Build small habits instead of relying on motivation. These 4 keys work together. Each one supports the others. Real-life application. Imagine you meet someone new. They ask, "How are you? What do you do?" Before, this question might have felt scary. Now you have tools. You think directly in English. You accept small mistakes calmly. You've practiced this exact type of sentence before. You speak. This is what real confidence looks like. Not perfect grammar, just calm, clear communication. A new identity. Real change happens when you stop saying, "I am studying English," and start saying, "I am an English speaker." This shift feels small, but it's powerful. Studying is something you do occasionally. Being a speaker is who you are. Start seeing yourself this way, even before you feel fully ready. Identity shapes behavior. Your future with English. Picture your life 6 months from now, speaking with more ease. Picture yourself talking to a friend, a coworker, or a stranger without freezing. This future is possible. It starts with the small habits you build today. Every conversation, every sentence, every small win moves you closer. One small challenge. Choose one habit from this series, just one. Maybe it's describing your morning in English. Maybe it's speaking to yourself for 5 minutes. Maybe it's shadowing one short video daily. Practice this one habit for 7 days. Just 7 days. Small, consistent action beats big, occasional effort every time. Final words. You don't need to be perfect. You never will be, and that's okay. Even native speakers make mistakes. What you need is consistency. Small steps, repeated daily. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate small wins. Keep speaking even when it feels hard. Confidence isn't something you wait for. It's something you build, one sentence at a time. Starting today, you're not just learning English. You're becoming an English speaker. Keep practicing. Keep speaking. Keep believing in yourself.